Today's horoscope, Sagittarius February 24, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Today's transits bring out more warmth, openness, and willingness to make the most of a situation. Still, as the day advances, there is more intensity with you as you focus on priorities or connect with your ambitions. You're likely to see meaningful connections that allow you to solve problems and discover reasons and motivations. You also tend to gravitate to pursuits that absorb your attention. Transits today and tomorrow tend to illuminate your deeper ambitions and fears, especially about your earning power, feelings of self-worth, money matters, and security. This is an excellent time for creating strategies to spend and save more effectively, primarily related to pruning and reducing. Your love horoscope. The momentum is building, giving you no choice but to feel your feelings. So, whether you're single, crushing, or already attached, there's no denying the effects of the upcoming full moon in Cancer, bringing closure and clarity to the foundation of a significant connection as your feelings are beginning to intensify. Have you been holding something close to your heart? Or perhaps contemplating whether to walk away from a relationship? The irony of this is that Mercury, celestial ruler of your committed 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, stations retrograde today in your relationship sector. You have some thinking to do. Your career horoscope. Communication has been unnecessarily challenging thanks to Mercury retrograde being in a continual square with Uranus retrograde over the last few days. The square could have exacerbated the Mercury retrograde technical mishaps and miscommunication. But, as a result, something unexpected yet helpful may have been revealed about your workplace. Be it an unlikely comment or misfired email, you could have learned something incredibly valuable about your job that could redefine how you go about work. However, don't act on it until Mercury has stationed direct. Your finance horoscope. At a time of year when all the planetary activity is on the income side of the financial fence, the moon's return to your financial sector today is a much-needed chance to focus on your financial situation and money matters. Social life today. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Your dating horoscope. If you remember your dreams, odds are they're weirder than usual, that is. They might set you off in an unlikely direction, but follow it all the way. A big prize is in store if you figure it out. Flirting tips. In touch with your emotions, you are fortunate to be so clear about your feelings, which helps you decide exactly what to do. Whether you are looking for casual dates or interested in starting a more serious relationship, you make the right choice. Start planning how best to pursue your own happiness. Lucky numbers 3, 12, 23, 30, 46. Your well-being horoscope. You have a strong ability to focus on what you have set your mind on, yet focusing on your well-being is something you often avoid. For your own benefit, get a clear perspective on what it is that works for you and what feels like a challenge. Seek to understand what you can do to help yourself on a daily basis. Regular meals with lots of leafy greens, perhaps self-prepared, regular exercise that fits nicely in your everyday schedule are all means to attain your goal of feeling happy and healthy. Your daily numeroscope. You may find that you gain closure in a long-standing family dispute on this day. This in itself is a victory, so do not fret if you did not come out as the clear-cut winner. That would only cause bitterness, and the family rift would only grow wider instead of smaller. Take pleasure in knowing that what has been an ongoing and often painful saga has finally ended. Now is the time for warmer sentiments to return to the foreground when thoughts about family come to mind. Daily Planetary Overview. The quarter moon in Sagittarius occurs today, just as the moon squares off with the Sun and Jupiter in Pisces. Emotions could be heavy and expand to new realms throughout the day. Mars in Capricorn connects with Neptune in Pisces, and there are a couple of ways in which this transit can manifest in our lives. The first is that we may feel stifled and unable to move forward or take action because fear is keeping us from evolving and growing. Every step forward seems to be followed by a setback, which means that we aren't making any progress. The second way that this transit can affect us is that we may feel exhausted. Spending time in bed could sound more appealing than facing reality. You might prefer to avoid the world by watching TV, listening to music, or escaping into a book. However, melancholic feelings could manifest anyway. On a more positive note, you can use the energy of the day to pause and take a moment to reflect on matters before taking action. Sky for today. After midnight, the Scorpio moon sextiles Pluto in Capricorn, helping us commune with our unconscious mind. Self-effacing habits or behaviors can be transmuted. As many of us will be asleep at this hour, we may have dreams that organically free us from fears that have long been allowed to live rent-free in our minds. Subconscious meetings with enemies or villains motivate us to liberate ourselves from toxicity and trauma. In the morning, the moon enters Sagittarius, and we start the day feeling less heavy. Whatever we have accomplished in our dreaming state has encouraged us to shrug off intense feelings and greet the world with a new, less serious perspective. Over the next 2 days, our idealism is at the helm. A desire to explore and seek adventure governs our choices. We should simply be mindful that placing too much emphasis on big-picture plans can see us losing track of the equally important small details. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries. I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!